Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how to make this heart. We'll need some yarn. I'm using cotton yarn, crochet hook. I'm using 1.25mm hook, scissors, marker, and some stuffing. First we have to make a chain of 14. And to the start we'll make a slip knot. We'll make it tight right here. So that's our slip knot. Now we have to make chain of 14. We'll crochet all of our rounds around our chain of 14. And our first stitch that we have here, our first chain, it's going to be our last chain as well in all of our rounds. Round 1, and we'll make chain of 1, and then we're going to start in this chain right here, which is our first chain, and it's 14th chain, and we'll be making 2 single crochet in this stitch right here. And it's going to be single crochet, so we'll make 2 single crochet in this chain right here. We'll skip in one that we just made, it's chain number 15, and we'll go in chain number 14. But in our first round it's going to be chain number 1, it's going to be stitch number 1. And we did 1 increase. We made 2 single crochet in our very first stitch. Now we'll continue with 5 single crochet in next 5 stitches. We finished our 5 stitches, and now we have to skip next 2 chains, next 2 stitches, and continue to crochet in the third one right here. And starting with this third stitch, we'll crochet 5 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. Next, we have to make increases, and we'll crochet 3 single crochet in the next stitch right here. Now we're going to turn our work on this side, and we'll continue crocheting on the other side of our chain. We'll crochet 6 single crochet in the next half of the stitches right here. Also at this time we can hide our end of the work in actually knitting it with our work. And first stitch we'll crochet right here, so it's going to be not the one that we just did increases, but that's going to be right next to it, next one. We made 5 crochet, 5 single crochet in our 5 stitches, and the 6th one we have to make right here in this hole that we have in between our stitches on the other side, and we're making it because we have two chains that we skipped on the other side. So that's where we're gonna crochet our single crochet. And we have now 6 single crochet done. So we'll make a chain of 2. So we have to make 6 single crochet in the next stitches. And because we skipped 2 chains on the other side, it means that we have 1 stitch right here in this hole. So first of 6 stitches, first of 6 crochet, we'll make right here in this hole. And then we'll continue with our next 5 single crochet in the next half of the stitches. So now we have 6 single crochet made on this side, and we'll finish our first round with 1 more single crochet in our very first stitch that we have right here, and it's our very first chain from the other side. And we already have in the beginning 2 stitches made here, 2 single crochet made, but we have to add 1 more right here. And we're done with our first round. Now we have to connect our first round with a slip stitch. So I'm gonna make a little loose my loop here. I'm gonna find my very first stitch. I'm gonna make it a little loose as well. I'm gonna turn my work on the other side. And I see my first stitch right here and loop. So I'm going in my very first stitch. I'm taking my loop, pulling a little bit, and I'm gonna go with my stitch on the other side and make it a little bit loose. Now I can go on the other side here. It's our front side, and I can see how I connected my first round. Round number 2. Now we have to make a chain of 1, and we'll start our round with this stitch right here. This is a stitch we connected our first round, and we'll make 1 single crochet in this very first stitch. I have 1 stitch right here. This is from our first single crochet in the second round, and we'll be doing connection of rounds in this stitch. So that's why I'm gonna use a marker right now, and I'm gonna mark this stitch with a marker. We'll continue our round with 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So we'll be doing 1 increase. Next, we'll make 4 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. And now we're gonna make a decrease, and we'll be decreasing 3 stitches right here, and we'll be making 1 single crochet from 3 stitches. To make this decrease, I'm gonna go with my hook in 1/2 of the stitch right here, another one. So I have right now 2 half of the stitches on my hook, and I have to go for the third one as well. And you see that I have 3 half of the stitches on my hook and 1 loop. I'm gonna grab my yarn, I'm gonna pull it through all 3 stitches, half of the stitches. And now I'm gonna grab yarn and I'm gonna finish my single crochet. That's how we made 1 decrease, and we made 1 single crochet from 3 half of stitches. Next we'll make 4 single crochet in the next stitches. Next we'll make 1 increase and we'll crochet 2 single crochet in the next stitch. And we have 1 increase made. Next it's gonna be 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And again 1 increase, so we'll make 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Then we'll make 7 single crochet in the next stitches. So I crochet 6 single crochet in 6 stitches, and the 7th one I'll crochet right in here, right in the middle, when we have our chain of 2. And now we have 7 single crochet. Next we have to make chain of 2. Now I have a chain of 2 and I have to crochet the other side. Also we have to make 7 single crochet, and the first of them I'll make right here where we have our chain of 2. Then we'll continue as per usual in all of our stitches that left. We'll crochet the 6 more single crochet. And we have our last stitch in round 2, and we have to make 1 increase, so we'll crochet 2 single crochet in this last stitch. And now it's time to join our round 2. I'm gonna make a little loose my loop, take down our marker, but we can clearly see our first stitch right here, and we'll join it with the slip stitch. So I'm gonna go on the other side of my knitting. I have my yarn right here just in front of me. I'm gonna go from behind in this stitch right here. I'm gonna take loop and I'm gonna pull it through on the other side. Now I can turn my work back and our round 2 is joined. We're gonna start with a chain of 1 and with 1 single crochet in our first stitch. Again, we'll use a marker just to mark our very first stitch in this round. And now we have to make increase again, but this time we'll be making 3 single crochet in the next stitch right here. Now we're gonna make 4 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Next we'll be making a decrease and we'll be making 1 single crochet from 3 half of the stitches. Next, we have to make 4 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. And it's time to make an increase again. We'll crochet 3 single crochet in the next stitch right here. Next is going to be 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And again increase, so 3 single crochet in the next stitch. Then we'll make 9 single crochet in the next 9 stitches. I'm gonna make 8 and I'm gonna show you where I'm gonna make the 9th one. So let's start with 8 single crochet in our 8 stitches. So I made 8 single crochet in 8 stitches, and the 9th one I'm gonna make right in the middle of our heart right here. So it's gonna be our middle where we have our chain of 2 that we did in previous round. And again we'll make a chain of 2. And the first stitch, next first single crochet, we'll make in here again in our chain of 2 from previous round. Now we'll continue with our single crochet. We'll make 8 single crochet in the next 8 stitches. Make sure you're not gonna miss this stitch right here. And we have left our last stitch right here, and we'll make increase in that stitch. We'll crochet 3 single crochet in this last stitch in our round number 3. And we'll join our round number 3 with a slip stitch. Next round number 4, we're also gonna start with a chain of 1 and with 1 single crochet in our very first stitch. We will use a marker again just to mark our very first stitch, and we'll continue with increasers. So we'll crochet 2 single crochet in the next stitch. And we'll make another increase, so we'll crochet 2 single crochet in the next stitch as well. Then we'll crochet 4 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Next we'll be making decreases, and we need to decrease 3 stitches right here. Next we'll make 4 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. And we're gonna make increases on this side again. So we'll crochet 2 single crochet in the next stitch. And we'll make an increase again, so we'll crochet 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Then we'll crochet 1 single crochet in the one stitch. And we'll repeat on this time again, so we'll crochet 2 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Next we'll continue with 10 single crochet in our 10 next stitches. We have to make another single crochet, but we're gonna make it in our chain of 2 right here. So we'll go in our chain of 2 and we'll crochet 1 single crochet in it. Now we're gonna make chain of 2 and we'll make 1 single crochet again in a part of chains of 2. On this side again we have to make 10 single crochet in the next 10 stitches. We have 2 stitches left and we'll be making increases in both of them. First we'll crochet 2 single crochet in this one. And we'll make another increase. So we'll crochet 2 single crochet in our last stitch in this round. Our round number 4 is done. Now we just need to join our round 4 with a slip stitch. Round number 5, and it's going to be the last round. We started with a chain of 1 and with 1 single crochet in our first stitch right here. I'm going to use marker again. Now we're going to make 8 single crochet in the next 8 stitches. So we have our 8 single crochet done, and now we have to make 1 decrease. So we'll be making 1 single crochet from 3 stitches. Then we have to make 24 single crochet in the next 24 stitches. So we did our 24 single crochet in 24 stitches, and right now at this point where we have to make a 1 increase, and we'll be doing this increase in the chain of 2 from previous round. So you can see that there is a little hole right here in the middle, and we'll crochet 3 single crochet in this little hole right here. And next we have to crochet 15 single crochet in 15 stitches. And we finished our round 5, and it's the last round. Now we have to just to join our round with a slip stitch. And I'm gonna make a chain of 1. You have to make another heart like that. I already have one. I made it before, so now I can show you how to join them together. On the other one, I didn't cut my yarn because I'll need it to join my part. So I'm gonna take 2 of my parts I'm gonna join them like that. I'm gonna find middle in the first one right here, and I'm gonna put my marker. And in the second one as well, I have to find the middle. This is my middle, but I'm gonna go from this side. So we'll join our hearts with reverse single crochet stitching. We already have one chain made here, and now we have to find our first stitch on this heart. That's gonna be this one, and we have to find the one that is exactly the same on the other side. So it's gonna be these two stitches, and that's the first stitches that will make our reverse single crochet. So I'm gonna go in my loop, and I'm gonna go backwards in my first stitch on this side, and I'm gonna make sure that I have the right stitch on the other side as well. I'm gonna grab my yarn and pull it through the both stitches, and you can see how our yarn is crossed, but it's exactly how they're supposed to be. And I'm gonna take yarn and pull it through both loops that I have now on my hook. And that is our first reverse single crochet. We'll continue the same way with all of them. So I'm going to show you one more time how I'm going to be doing that. So I'll go in the first stitch on this side, and I'm going to make sure that I have the right stitch on the other side as well. I'm gonna grab yarn and pull it through. So again, my loops and my yarn is crossed here on my hook, but it's exactly how they're supposed to be. I'm gonna grab my yarn and pull it through, and we'll continue. At this point, when we made almost everything around of our hearts, we can take our marker and we can fill our heart with some stuffing. We have a little hole left here, and we can fill it through this hole. We can just continue with closing our hearts with reverse stitching. And as you notice, we're doing our reversed single stitching in every stitch that we have in our heart. And we're done with our reverse single crochets, and because we have exactly the same amount of stitches on both sides, our hearts aligns perfectly, and we made reverse single crochet in every single stitch. So now we can just pull our loop and cut our yarn. And we're just gonna hide it so it's gonna align with all other stitches. And I'm gonna hide the rest of the yarn inside our heart. And our heart is done.